In this video, we're going to be talking about the top 3 best altcoins to buy in August of 2021 out of the top 10. So we're going to be looking at solid projects, and yes, we're going to be doing it Animal Planet style. We're going to start with number 3, countdown all the way down to number 1 here at the best altcoin pick for August of 2021. And yes, these are the top 10 coins, so these are also great long-term buy and hold positions in my opinion. And if you're looking for something outside of some really solid projects and you just like to throw away your money, then you can go somewhere else, but that's not what this video is going to be about. So before we get into it, just have to start by saying all of this is my opinion. You're free to do whatever you want to. This is not financial advice. This is just my opinion and for general informational purposes only. Okay, with that being said, let's get into it. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the top 3 best altcoin picks out of the top 10. Okay, so starting with number 3, we're going to dive in and take a look at Polkadot. Okay, now for those of you guys that aren't familiar with Polkadot, essentially what it is it is a project that is attempting to build bridges to be able to allow different blockchains to communicate with each other. Now, this is huge because it's going to make the cryptocurrency space infinitely bigger because all different sorts of blockchains are going to be able to communicate with each other via this Polkadot project, what are actually called parachains. This is huge because if we take a look at what's actually happening, Kusama is their like little brother, little sister network, and they first launched their parachains, which are basically the things that are going to connect these different blockchains together. They already did a successful launch on their little brother Kusama network, which basically means that we're looking at a really high probability that come August or come somewhere towards the end of this year, we're going to see these starting to roll out actually on Polkadot, which is going to be a massive upgrade, and price should skyrocket from here. Now, we're going to take a look at the actual price chart and show you what's happening with the price chart. If we take a look from peak to trough here, we had about a 80% pullback. And if you guys didn't see my video a couple weeks ago, I pretty much was saying, buy DOT right at the very bottom. Like, this was a pretty good prediction, I'll say myself, and I did end up picking up some like almost damn near the very bottom of this, but we're still here at about like a 63% discount from the all-time high. And once this passes the all-time high, this thing is just going to take off like crazy. So this is number 3 for August. Now moving down to number 2 is Cardano ADA. Why are we talking about Cardano ADA? Well, if you're unfamiliar, let me bring you up to speed here with what Cardano is. It has basically been called an Ethereum killer. It's a smart contract platform that is already using proof of stake instead of proof of work, which obviously Ethereum is working towards becoming a proof of stake, a greener operation. Cardano already has that going, and Cardano, the reason why we're so bullish on Cardano for this month is because basically smart contracts are basically ready to roll out on Cardano, and they're just waiting on the Alonzo testnet, which is basically the very final stage before they actually are going to launch this. Now, another reason why this is huge is not only because of the smart contracts being rolled out on Cardano, which is going to happen very soon, somewhere towards, the next few months, towards the end of the year. We don't know exactly, but the other big thing is that the Cardano community is just raving. Like, they're just wild Cardano fans, and nearly 72% of all ADA is staked, which is really a stable sign for a cryptocurrency, which we can see here. They're hodling onto their stack of ADA, not just to use it for future for gains down the road, but also to have a say in the eventual governance coming on Voltaire. Even with the current state of smart contracts, there are already NFTs you can buy and games to play on the Cardano platform, which is really cool. So anyways, this is something that is coming. It's like right around the corner. And if we take a look at what's actually happened with the price chart here, we'll see Cardano has just been really solid. If we took a very peak to very trough here, we saw like a 60% pullback or correction. Currently right now, we're still at like a 46% discount. Again, this is a situation when it breaks all-time highs, this thing is just going to go flying, and that could happen really shortly here towards the end of the year. Now, the number 1 cryptocurrency pick, altcoin pick for August of 2021, before I go in and show you that, I want to give you guys a little gift. If you'd like to see how my partner Lee has accurately predicted the crypto market tops and bottoms like a ridiculous amount of times. In 2017, he predicted the top within like $1,000 at the top. And not only did that, but he actually bet his wallet that way instead of just talking about it like a lot of other people on the internet. If you'd like to see how to do that, go on over to Instagram, follow us at Blue Edge Crypto, and send us a DM with the word tops, and we'll send you a free report on exactly how he did that. Okay, with that being said, the number one altcoin pick now is Ethereum. And before you shut this video off, let me explain to you why we're looking at Ethereum and why we're so bullish on Ethereum. Okay, so if we take a look at the price chart, we can see from peak to bottom here for the second largest cryptocurrency, we saw like a 60% correction, and we're still trading at like a massive discount, at 40% discount here with Ethereum. But this is the reason why I think that Ethereum is going to really pick up towards the end of the year. Well, there's this big upgrade called EIP 1559 that you may have heard of, but basically this is Ethereum's fee burning proposal. Okay, and essentially with EIP 1559, they're going to burn a significant portion of the transaction fees on Ethereum while introducing variable block sizes to improve efficiency. What does that mean? Well, as you know, the Ethereum gas fees and transaction fees have been quite expensive. And so what this aims to do is basically take some of those fees and burn them. So this is for the first time ever, it's going to make Ethereum possibly a deflationary asset, which is really, really awesome. It's going to have a negative effect on miners, but will really increase the value for ETH holders because this is going to make the asset more scarce. And as you guys know, the things that are scarce are valuable. And this is also something that could lead to a potential flipping of Ethereum eventually flipping Bitcoin as the number one cryptocurrency. We don't know. That's still yet to be said. But word of warning, with this coming out, we could see once this comes out, and it's coming out on August 4th. That's when it's set to come out, when this comes out. So that's like in like 2 days, right, of the time I'm making this video. Well, we could see price drop a lot, some like, people saying, saying that the price is already built in to what's happening in the Ethereum price right now. As you can see right here, people maybe are just buying, getting ready for this, and then they're going to dump August 4th. But long term, this should have massive increase in the value of the Ethereum network because it is deflationary. So it's a great long-term buy and hold situation. Now, if you'd like to know how to exactly get out of cryptocurrencies and you'd like to see the ultimate crypto exit strategy, then I'll leave a video right here that you should watch right now.